That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Aw. God, we've gone through 3 days. Yeah, items have been added to the. I can't not wait to see that. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real and video calling you like it's nothing. Spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, feeling a little pent up energy, and you decide to take steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, a loud bang. Three people came out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learned that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad you have walked. Yeah, I would be too. Most of the night, tossing and turning. Grim Reaper and actually your soul. Somehow surprising and scared, but you feel attracted. Don't know admit it, but feel somewhere attracted to man. Chiming in your own eyes. You also tease him a lot. Hope the days come where you learn more about him. Concerned about what this budding spark may become, however. It's really trying to click on Rex. Looking practically rocks right now, and you know that's the best part. Time strike. Sit next to him in bed, pull out a rubber brush. Luckily, Rex enjoys being brushed and happily sleeps through the grooming session. Joyous less is having his nails clipped, but you manage to get through them all. That sounds like my actual cat. You give Rex a little treat at the end of it. You are akin to the moon and the stars and the oceans, boundless and free, shining and deep. You illuminate the darkness and cradle the light. You'll rise and follow your own path through the night. With a bottomless heart, you help those in need. Even such actions may cause you to bleed. So shine brightly and embrace the unknown for the magic you find on your own. Actually, I don't care what the neighbors are saying. I want to know more about, like, I just want to check the gallery. Yo, a minute. Is that what's supposed to be him? Wait a minute. Yeah, now he's got red eyes. So cute still, though. I can't help it. I need to get back to, like, the conversation. I need to know what the hell's going on. Here I am doing stream early so I can sleep early tonight. Any news, Grim? You're not. I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? I said I might perhaps tell you. Ah, the man of the hour. Really, I'm always on your mind, aren't I? In this instance, yes, always a little much. Yeah, what about it? I'm a little concerned at the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. That's an interesting thought. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death to represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will, whether I am literally death or not is up to your interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be death incarnate, but either way, we're getting off topic. So, you are very demanding. To make it long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. Glad you realized. But I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So, what do you mean, really? Am I secretly immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain. You are human. I swear the things you say get stupider and stupider each day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you? Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Never. Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. Thought it was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put it this slightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Graham? I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was trying to be nice. I was just thinking of how to say this, at least brutal fashion. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh God, Graham, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul, is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Don't stop talking now. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, and that's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further, then I may or may not tell you. But clicked off the stream by accident. I meant to just go. Change me. Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. You suppose? What did I do? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? For some reason, yes. Just go about your days as normal would do. Easily said. You weren't even aware that there was an issue until a moment ago. There's no reason for you... change now, how you're living your life now. If anything, that's what caused the damage. Mixed amount. Obviously, it's something I said after all, and my words are dripping with wisdom. Plus, I'm always correct. We both know that. Oh, really? 176,384 plus 82,736 divided by 746 multiplied by 54? What? It was right. Answer my math question then. No, using a calculator. Huh? Answer to your question. You cheated. Did not. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You Googled it. Obviously did not. I'm simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Your intellect is opposite. Hey. Look, maybe you got that right, but you can't be right 100% of the time. Why not? The probability of that is almost zero. But not impossible, certainly not to one as talented as I. All the rubbish aside. How are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. Why not? Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why wouldn't I? Because I'm trying to think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list I'd like to do before you perish. For what it's rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. Still being myself. Yeah, edgy. You got 3 days left, not including today. Have you been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. I'd rather be pressing this, you know. As is your health. Fine, if you're really that curious. I'm just feeling great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested or eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It's confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you? If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You say that, but I know you don't mean it. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. Soul can do that? You usually know, but for a Grim Reaper, maintain balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Grim Reaper can die. Indeed, death comes to everyone eventually. You're not immortal. I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with the taint of the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you're telling me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain balance of light and dark of my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone, or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul toward darkness. That's complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all this time after all. I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me after all. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from the windows in front of me? Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul, you know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? I thought you know. Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It's against the rules. When it's your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from the dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me in the list I have with your name on it. Does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that. Maybe fate isn't so absolute then. Yeah. Your question is question the very foundation of the world. I'm still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now. What you say holds something to think about. So? You really just trying to kill me in totally random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to, the way they're destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It's just you. It's always been just you. That was not romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You're destined for me, and I'm the hunter, and you are my prey. And we'll be locked to another until one of us wins. Which would be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. What the... What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however, in this case I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tip the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? Is that how I guess the Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps, however, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You're a clever huntress, sometimes too clever. Don't give me that much credit, I only got a brain cell that works maybe half the time. Speaking of mortals, let alone one whose soul I see. For me, huh? For you? Don't be realistic. I've broken them only for myself. Breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blush emote? Is there more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. I want to see! Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Oh my goodness. Then that means... What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture! You should have sent it to me! Why would I send that to you? You do remember that I work as an artist full time, right? I could have drawn it for you for free, even. Definitely not trying to convince you not to take my soul here. I would not ask that of you. Even mortals deserve to be paid for labor. Oh, that's surprising coming from you. Still, my talents are at your command. I'll keep that in mind the next time I need an artist. If there is a next time in a few days you have left in this plane of existence. So, can I see the photo? Why? So I could add it to my collection. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proven to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? You're getting rather demanded, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. What are you talking about? Why see you pout? Excuse me? Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is so cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. He called me for this. He called literally the Green Reaper to see him now. Yes. Pointless waste of time. I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You're rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you chose that. Alright, no need to judge. You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose? A holiday? That is what it is called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements? Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I've had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I told you. You cannot. Or you will not. I cannot. I'm not able to. What part of don't you understand? This is this... It's not magic, we're simply bound by our oath. I basically cannot speak a lie. Well, okay, like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. Can't stop me. Oh, this is the best. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only to not speak lies. Where to start? Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? You want to play 20 questions now? So is that yes or no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? Why would you care? Oh my god, his reaction. Do you cuddle Azrael while you're in bed? Yes or no, Graham? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. There's nothing wrong with that. Is that any of your business? No, but I'm enjoying it anyway. Grim cuddling his little teddy. He's not a teddy. Utter disrespect towards Azrael will not be tolerated. Oh wow, you're completely serious. Very. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. I knew you were a smart man. I don't mind it either way. Glad you recognize it. Do you think I'm pretty? I pass. You cannot pass. I said pass. I refuse to play this infinite game any longer. Then do you think I'm beautiful? Oh, for the love of... So, no. I didn't say that, did I? I got you. Do you think about me often? You are all I can think about right now, mortal. And it's so aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I don't think so. You don't think so? You've learned and never lived a life nor had the time. I have simply never lived a life nor had time to consider something like that. I'm too busy, and love and death do not tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhere before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love. Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You need not to concern yourself with my loneliness. This is probably being a reaper. That's sad, actually. You can think of what you wish of me. Neither yes or no. I see. Alright then. I skipped back. Have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I do not love. Have you? Me? Chatting too, of course. In real life I have, but just for the sake of the character for the game, yeah. Then have you? Nope. Still my turn, Huntress. Thought this was. It is. So you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No. Why would I? You should be. Well, I'm not. You'll change your mind when you still become fun. Oh well. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the little Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You're full of life, Huntress. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. My turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought you were lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me. No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you ever felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How's that? Anything off? Okay, this is still suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Good. Well, see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Oopsie. Tee-hee. You what? The particle seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. How about you take that? don't you like eat that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot. It is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. The piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that is certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. It is marked against your soul. One that shows you were touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. You mean to be indecent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I'll own all of you. This includes your soul. So you're agreeing to handle it over after I'm mortal. I might pass again, sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea of it. If anyone was going to lay claim on me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? I kinda like you for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart, then it's working. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of better fate for you. Both of us having kind of shitty fates, huh? Well, two peas in a pod. Yes, that's all well and good, but I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can't, I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Please. Oh, it says, this shit, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Good night, cutie. New item has been added to the gallery. Says coffee shop. You decide against going to your usual store. Instead, stop by one real closer to your apartment. Except you enter, you find it totally empty. Refuse to decide to leave just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrived, you learned the building was evacuated over a leak gas. They forgot to lock the doors when they left. Whoops. Macy got unscathed and so confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you're let go and make back to your apartment strong to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Alrighty, I am going to quickly go use the restroom because I've got to tinkle. We're going to do one more chapter and then that's it for the night. But I need to go tinkle first. Alrighty, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. I said one more chapter and then that. Only say two. It's for the rest. I ended identical ones, but that didn't matter. His fur is looking especially soft today. You're made of love, no matter if you're can dissolve or no. I'm not. We didn't start a thing. Here knock at the apartment next door. There's a pause, 10 seconds goodbye, then 30. It's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You're sat in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. For taking off like that last night, and for not answering your text. The voice which came to know calm composed sounds strange, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the calm voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and don't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Now that you know that. The hallway falls silent for a moment, then broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you, something I didn't want to share, but that's gone as well for either of us. So I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me, and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again. You keep listening quietly as the door never opens. Same voice rises for the final time. I really want to change. I really want to get things right just this once. Slow and heavy, can almost feel the weight of their emotions in each step. And then it's all quiet. Damn. Yeah, no, going straight for that chat room. Wait, no. Don't worry, see the gallery, because new pictures were in the gallery. Oh my god. This is a Patreon NSFW thing. This is NSFW. Ooh, we'll get to that, guys. I may not be able to stream that part. Have worried about revelation that I'm unaware of. Oh my god, his chibi! That is adorable! I'm unaware in certain aspects of your person. It's imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. The season in which you favor most. What is your family status? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have things to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, problem cannot be me. I'm just like, request your presence. Hello? Oh, okay. Aww, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there were 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. Mortal color. Red. Wait, does that change color? No. Okay, just... That was just funny because my favorite color is actually red. Obviously. Red then. Okay, red, got it. Fine color. Which season? Are you also the fall because of the spookiness from Halloween? It's not too warm, it's not too cool. Love the fall season. Not too hot, not too cold. See? See? And the ground looks very pretty with all the leaves. You like a season most because of leaves? Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Warm jumpers, hot chocolate, and books. You feel me? Feel you or no? I can't say I do. Why? Do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. I wouldn't mind. You want me to touch the feel of my skin on yours? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were right there, I mean, what am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I'm actually lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind. I like it all. In fact, I quite like it. But is this meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Wow, you really ruined me right now. Answer anyway my questions. What about your family? Of course I do. I see them pretty often. Some of them live in... We don't live too far apart. So we catch up when we can. That sounds nice. Do you enjoy the proximity? I do. I'm really close to my family. I've been considering moving for a while so I can have some more space. Why would you need more space? I want a garden, actually. That makes sense. My abode is quite small, but I've never thought about upgrading. I'm not sure it's an option. You can come share a place with me. I don't need an entire house to myself. Why would you want to live with me? Like little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That's not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of those things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snore so loud that I cannot hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. Yes, I do. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that's generally his point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week's over, I'll own your soul. Then we could revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got a mom and dad, and they raised me together. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to one another. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, then might take offense of you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me. So don't get any ideas thinking you can get out of this arrangement. When do you have any siblings? I do, yeah. I've got a brother. I actually do in real life. He's annoying, but I love him. Do you have any siblings with you? I do not. And thank the Lord for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. Also, just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing, and sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. Do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. The idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? Well, what will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course, nothing else, nothing whatsoever. Uh-huh. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What would I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you're told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy. I'm way mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. Them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? Well, that would make my job a bit easier. Because all my friends are online, and the guy I like's also online. And I don't know if I'd like to at least start off as friends. I would love that. But all I could do right now is just support him, and hopefully one day we could be friends. Maybe? Oops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I'm serious about my work. I do not want anyone getting in my way. Even if there's something special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily, really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so what? How could you not have a special person? Why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. Yeah, well, never mind. No, what were you gonna say? Oh. I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Oh, yes. I have dated before, but it's never been anything serious. Their name? Seriously? Barry. Don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reason. That is not the reason. It just annoys me. That I've dated before? I was like 15, it hardly counts. We didn't even hold hands. What a waste. Such a fool. Ooh? Did they take you out to eat in fancy places, buy you flowers? No, we were practically kids. What a disappointment. I would never be that disappointing. Would you like that, though? Fancy dates and flowers? What else would I be speaking about? I don't need over-the-top fancy flowers. I don't need over-the-top fancy. Flowers would be nice, though. That is me in real life. Nothing like too fancy flowers would actually be nice. In all the relationships I've ever been in, not one has given me flowers. Not one. I've been in a couple. Okay, some of them are long distance, but you can still order them to get delivered to me. Saying. Even the ones that I was in with like real life, I was never gifted flowers. A knife once. I was gifted a custom-made knife, but never flowers. I love a knife. Don't get me wrong. I love knives, but flowers would be nice once in a while. I don't need over-the-top fancy flowers. Flowers would be nice though. Is that cliche? Is it not a basic part of courting to give flowers? This mortal was truly an idiot. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. And underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings, no. Than any mortals? Well. And on to the final question, right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right? Is she on the right side of my bed? Alright. Noted. Because if my bed is, I guess it would be the right side of it. It's not even intentional. I can sleep on the left side of my bed and my dogs move me in my sleep. And I'm on the right side of the bed against the wall. So you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought the purchase little game was wrong? Fine, answer them in time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrase things kind of strangely. Like, you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. You're so obvious, it's sweet. Obvious in what way? Seem to get to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. Last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did. Had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you are remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. You say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it did. It definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, and it certainly got my attention, that's for sure. They're gonna let you live it down. Oh yeah. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely, fantastic even. I'm glad. Yes. Something I can help you with, Little Reaper? Alright. I was simply bored of typing out my responses to you stupidly. Mean, but fair. You are one of those spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it. Right? I'll take it whenever the time is right. Nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? Dude, I do not struggle. That is not happening. Oh. I'm still looking forward to our soul baby, by the way. You're still going on about that? It's not a thing. It'll never be a thing. It isn't happening. Oh. We're gonna make it happen. No! Yes, 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 yes! Say yes as many times as you want. It's still not happening. I'll cherish it and raise it well. I think I'm gonna cry. Well, if you haven't taken my soul yet. So I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. Better health. You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. If you stop talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. Ha. That's enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing? Mortal? Right now? Looking at you. That much is obvious. I know before that, I apologize, I forgot to have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very winkly, though. Why? Do you want to know? Same discretion. So, alright, Mr. Insistent. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. What? Wait, I have a message? Wait. Okay, whatever. Something will raid out in a minute. Is that an actual message that says he... What? Whatever. Nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly precious I was. Well, not doing much actually, hanging out around my apartment. Rex was acting a little strange earlier, thought he might be getting sick. But he perked right up. I suppose I just have healing presence. Maybe you do. Actually, just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was going to die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just going to enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. Any plans for later? I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. I bet they are. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You would look cute in them. A short sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What, about you? Aw, the Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. Same as you, actually. It's obvious, useful information for my job, of course. Yes, uh-huh. So you won't go anywhere tonight. Good, this works for me. Stay right there. Huh? What? Wait, no, what's... I hang up. Yeah, I know, but why? You'll find out soon enough. Just wait. Wait? I know you don't have that much patience, but yes. Wait, mortal. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. Time relax. Check the moisture of your spray. Eventually you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. It'll just depend on how you become talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring off the ceiling. I met 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well that this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. At this point, you go turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. What? Look up from your computer out nowhere. out towards the nighttime sky, and then the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising. You sure it must be imagining it. Ooh, he came to my window! What the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim! Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough to hear it over our calls. Ah, it's Casper. That's my real name. Casper? Casper the friendly ghost? Hello, sunshine. Look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. One that is kind of sexy. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. Okay. So you'll have to admit to being sexy then. Much obvious. I am lovely to look at after all. Perhaps not as lovely to look at as you, though. Oh? Which you should know, it's to be truthful. Because as you will know, I cannot lie. I'm flustering you. You're blushing right now. Oh? No. Sana. So hot tonight. Yep. Trying to avoid my gaze right now. Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. Aww. There's no need to be shy anyway. You're lovely. That is nothing to be shy about. Ah. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper then. Yes, Morphle? How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of the window. Like an award, but you'll find out I'm floating. Hell. Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories above the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? I think I would... You think I'd be so careless? I cast a glamour. Okay. Are you invisible then? No. I've taken another form to everyone else's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside my window. If they were to look, they would simply see a raven. Of course. Not a good choice? You have to be protectful side of you sometimes. But I do need to know, yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? Never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So I assume you're here to come to claim it. My soul, that is. Had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. No? That's what I said. The purpose for my visit is, well, I have something here with me hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Flowers! You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you like, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest... Oh, my heart! Oh, even in a game! I somehow get flowers in games like this. From dating sims, but I can't... Whenever I'm dating, I can never get actual flowers. It'd be nice. Casper. Yes, mortal. Thank you. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you gonna come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to I'll promise to try. I'll promise to try and be good. And please do commit. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. If you change your mind. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want these. Oh my god, I love this. There we go. Quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be simply making an observation? What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks? There you go, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even though they're gloved. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought the hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to your soul, son? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Don't be damaging my goods. So demanding. Casper, sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Okay. The items to gallery. Cool. I'm gonna let it so I can save my file. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. Good chance to little out season spring cleaning. All day kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires, or collapsing elevators, or breaks kept on the bus. Today was the first time in a long time nothing strange happened to you. For some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. Okay. So we're going to save. And we are going to raid out. I'm gonna raid out to someone I know. This guy. Or I'm gonna raid out to It's Bessie. He is a fun dude. I enjoy being in his streams. They're usually pretty chill. Give me one sec. I was gonna send to one of my friends, but you know what? This dude's chill. I think you guys would have a cool, chill vibe. I can't I... There we go. Let's slash. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!